If you are over 60 years old and walking has started to feel less steady, even when the ground is flat, you are not alone. And more importantly, it is not just because you are aging. You might notice you are holding on to railings more often. You might hesitate before stepping off a curb or turning around. Maybe you have already had a slip or near fall that left you feeling unsure. I have worked with older adults for over 30 years, and I can tell you this: balance does not simply disappear with age. It fades when the systems that help you stay upright go quiet from lack of use. And most people have never been taught how to keep them active. The good news is it is not too late. You do not need a gym. You do not need medication. You do not need to change your life. You just need to start with a simple routine. In this video, I will guide you through a way to gently retrain your balance using just 3 minutes a day. No special equipment, no stress, and no pressure. Just small steps that help your body remember how to move with confidence again. Let us begin.
What really happened to your balance? Think back for a moment. You used to get up from a chair without thinking, step off a curb with no hesitation, walk, turn, reach, and move without needing to plan every motion. Your body just knew what to do. But lately, that sense of natural movement may have changed. You might feel slower when standing up. Maybe you pause before taking a step, or you grab for a table or wall, even when you are not sure why. It is easy to think this is just a normal part of aging, but in most cases, it is not about weak legs or bad knees. The real issue is that your balance systems inside your ears, your eyes, and your joints have not been used in the way they once were. And when we stop using them, the brain stops depending on them. That is when problems begin. The truth is, your balance is still there. It has just been resting. And like anything else in the body, it can wake up again with the right kind of activity. That is what we will do next.
The 3 systems that control your balance. Let me explain something most people were never taught, something that can completely change how you think about balance. You see, balance is not just about muscle strength, it is a full body conversation. 3 different systems in your body work together every second to keep you upright, stable, and safe. The first is your inner ear, called the vestibular system. It detects when your head tilts, turns, or moves. Even small motions like looking over your shoulder or bending to tie your shoes send signals to your brain to adjust your posture and stay upright. The second is your eyesight. Your eyes help your brain understand where you are in space. When you look around, your brain uses visual information to stay balanced. That is why walking in the dark or in a busy crowd often feels more difficult. The third is proprioception. That is a long word, but the idea is simple. Your feet, joints, and muscles constantly send messages to your brain about what is happening beneath and around you. Is the floor even? Is your ankle tilting? Are you leaning left or right? These small signals help you make quick, automatic adjustments. Here is the problem. As we get older, all 3 of these systems can become less active, but that decline happens faster when we stop challenging them. Modern life gives our bodies very few surprises. We walk flat halls, we sit in soft chairs, we look down at screens. Our brains stop needing to react. And slowly, those systems go quiet. But the most important part is this: they can turn back on. Your brain is capable of learning and adjusting at any age. What it needs is the right kind of input, simple, daily movement that gently wakes these systems up again. And that is exactly what we will begin with in the next section: why 3 minutes a day can actually work. You might be wondering, can something as important as balance really improve in just 3 minutes a day? Yes, it absolutely can. And here is why. The systems that control your balance, your inner ear, your vision, your body's internal sensors, are not like big muscles that need hours of heavy lifting. Instead, they are more like tiny wires in your nervous system. And these wires respond best to something very specific: regular, focused stimulation. Think of it this way. When you move, your joints and muscles send messages to your brain. They say, I am turning, I am leaning, I am stepping off center. And your brain sends a message back. Adjust posture. Tighten your core. Shift your weight. This back and forth happens hundreds of times per second. But after the age of 60, many people stop moving in ways that challenge this system. We walk the same smooth floors, sit in the same chairs, and move in very predictable patterns. When your brain is not asked to react, it stops reacting. That's when balance starts to feel weaker, even if your muscles are still strong. The good news is that your nervous system can wake up fast if you give it the right kind of input. And that is where our 3-minute routine comes in. Each short movement in the routine is designed to do one or more of the following: reactivate the sensors in your feet, ankles, and hips. Gently engage your inner ear and head positioning. Reconnect your brain with posture and direction changes. Strengthen your core muscles without needing to exercise. And the most important piece, variation. Your brain learns by facing new situations. A small change in balance, a slow head turn, a pause while stepping. These variations build adaptability. And adaptability is what protects you from falls. So no, it is not about doing more reps or working harder. It is about working smarter. Just 3 minutes a day can be enough to remind your body how to stay steady again. Let's look at exactly how.
Exercise 1, heel to toe walk, 1 minute total. Stand close to a wall or sturdy surface you can touch for support. Begin by placing one foot directly in front of the other, so the heel of your front foot touches the toes of your back foot. You are forming a straight line, like walking on a tightrope. Take slow, careful steps forward. Try 10 to 15 steps. Then, turn around and walk backward in the same heel-to-toe pattern. Move slowly. Keep your eyes looking forward, not down at your feet. Why this helps? This movement strengthens the small stabilizing muscles in your feet, ankles, and legs. It trains your core and posture to stay centered. Most importantly, it activates your proprioceptors. Those are the tiny sensors in your feet and joints that tell your brain where your body is in space. When these sensors are active, your reactions become faster and more accurate. Exercise 2. Head turns while standing, of 45 seconds total. Stand with your feet about hip width apart. Stay close to something stable, like a counter or wall. Keep your body still and slowly turn your head to the left, then turn it to the right. Go back and forth gently for about 15 to 20 seconds at a time. Try not to move your shoulders, only your head. If you feel dizzy, pause, breathe slowly, and continue when you feel ready. Why this helps? This gently stimulates your vestibular system, located in your inner ear. That system is in charge of detecting motion and head position. As we get older, many people avoid turning their heads quickly, especially after a dizzy episode. But by practicing safe, slow head movement, you retrain your balance system to respond calmly and naturally. Exercise 3. Single leg stand, 30 seconds per leg. Stand near a wall or back of a chair. Shift your weight onto one leg. Gently lift the other foot about 1 or 2 inches off the ground. Hold that position for up to 30 seconds. Then switch to the other leg and repeat. At first, you can keep a finger or two on the wall. That's perfectly fine. Over time, see if you can let go for a few seconds. Why this helps? This is one of the most effective ways to rebuild balance. Standing on one leg forces your ankle, knee, hip, and core muscles to work together to keep you steady. Your brain also receives dozens of small messages from your body about how to adjust. This improves your overall balance and confidence when shifting your weight or reacting quickly. Exercise 4, side to side. Rock with pause, 30 seconds total. Stand with your feet slightly wider than your shoulders. Keep your knees soft and your posture tall. Slowly shift your weight to the right side. Pause briefly, then shift to the left side. Continue moving back and forth with a short pause at each side for 30 seconds. Make sure the movement is slow and smooth. If needed, place your hands lightly on a stable surface for safety. Why this helps. This side-to-side motion mimics the real-life movements we do every day, like stepping out of the way, moving through a crowd, or regaining balance after a sudden shift. It teaches your muscles and nervous system how to react to changes in weight and direction. Practicing this makes your body more adaptable and less likely to stumble. As you do these exercises, remember to breathe. Inhale slowly through your nose. Exhale gently through your mouth. If you feel off balance or nervous, never hold your breath. Breathing helps reset your nervous system and calms your body, improving control and coordination. Here is your full 3-minute routine. Heel to toe walk, 1 minute. Head turns while standing, 45 seconds, single leg. Stand 30 seconds on each leg. Side to side rock, 30 seconds. That is it. 3 focused minutes to rebuild the systems that protect your balance. These movements may feel small, but they send powerful signals to your brain. They reactivate the pathways that keep you upright, help prevent falls, and improve your confidence. You are not just moving. You are rewiring how your body responds to the world around you. Do this routine once a day, twice if you like. You can even break it into small parts. What matters most is consistency, because balance is not about doing something big. It is about doing something small every day. The 3 daily habits that silently destroy your balance. You are doing the work. You are rebuilding your balance step by step. But there is something else you need to know. Even if you follow the 3-minute routine perfectly, there are 3 common habits many older adults fall into without realizing that quietly undo your progress. These habits may feel small or harmless, but over time, they send the wrong message to your brain. A message that says, I am not safe, or worse, I cannot trust my body. Let's look at them one by one and what you can do instead. Habit number 1. Looking down while walking. It might seem like a good idea to watch your feet while you walk. After all, you do not want to trip, right? But here is what actually happens. When you constantly look down, your head shifts forward, your posture slumps, and your center of gravity moves out of alignment. This weakens your neck, spine, and core muscles. It also reduces the signals coming in from your environment. Your balance system becomes less active. What to do instead? Keep your chin level. Look about 5 to 6 feet ahead of you, not straight down. Let your eyes scan the ground, not stare at it. Trust your visual system to pick up what is ahead. Your brain is faster than you think, and with practice, it will respond quickly to changes in your path. Habit number 2, sitting for long periods without standing. Every hour you sit without standing is like a quiet message to your body that says, we are not using balance anymore. And the body listens. Your glutes, the large muscles in your hips, and the deep postural muscles in your core begin to shut down. Blood flow slows. The nerves in your lower body become less sensitive. The longer you sit, the more your body forgets how to shift weight, how to adjust, how to respond. What to do instead? Set a timer or a reminder on your phone. Every 30 to 45 minutes, stand up. Even for just 2 minutes. March in place. Shift side to side. Do a couple sit to stands. You do not have to exercise. Just activate. These short breaks reawaken the balance systems that fade when you sit too long. Habit number 3, using furniture or walls as permanent support. It makes sense to reach out when you feel unsure. Holding on to a wall or leaning on furniture helps you feel safe. But when support becomes a habit, not a safety net but a crutch, your brain stops believing you can balance on your own. And over time, that belief becomes reality. What to do instead? Yes, keep support nearby for safety, but practice letting go in small, safe ways. When standing at the sink, try to balance without touching. When brushing your teeth, shift your weight side to side for a few seconds with no hands. Even 10 seconds of unsupported standing is more valuable than minutes of assisted walking. These little moments send a different message. I am in control. I am rebuilding. I am capable. Why these habits matter? Each of these habits, looking down, sitting too long, relying on support, quietly tells your brain that the world is dangerous and your body is fragile. But when you break these habits, you send a new signal. I can adapt. I can recover. I still have balance within me. That mental shift is just as important as the physical one, because confidence and balance are deeply connected. Fear slows reaction time. Fear makes you freeze, and freezing leads to falls. Confidence, on the other hand, makes your nervous system faster, your steps lighter, and your movements more fluid. So as you do your 3-minute balance routine each day, remember, balance training does not stop when the exercises end. It continues in how you sit, how you walk, how you move through your daily life. Try this starting today. Lift your eyes, look forward when walking. Set a timer. Stand up every 45 minutes. Let go safely. Practice small moments of balance without support. These changes may seem small, but they unlock something big, the full power of the routine you are already doing. Think of it like watering a plant. The exercises are the sunlight, but these daily habits, they are the water. When you remove the habits that hold you back, your body starts responding faster, steadier, and stronger. And that brings us to one final step, something simple you can do before bed each night to help your balance systems grow stronger, even while you sleep. The one evening habit that strengthens your balance while you sleep. You've done the work. You've practiced the movements. You've corrected the habits that were holding you back. But now, it's time to talk about something most people never consider, yet it can multiply your progress without any extra effort: recovery. Your body doesn't get stronger during exercise. It gets stronger after. And for adults over 60 years old, what happens after you move is just as important as the movement itself. This brings us to a simple, often overlooked habit that supports your balance even while you sleep: a small dose of protein before bed. Why protein at night matters more after 60. Every time you do your 3-minute balance routine, you activate small stabilizing muscles, especially around your ankles, hips, and core. You also challenge your nervous system. That's good. You're waking it up. But unless your body has the right building blocks to repair and reinforce those connections overnight, you may not fully benefit from your efforts. Here's the science. After the age of 60, your body becomes less efficient at using protein to repair muscle and nerve tissue. This is called anabolic resistance. It means your body needs more frequent, high-quality protein to recover from activity, especially as you age. That's where a small evening snack can make a big difference. What to eat? Simple protein snacks that work. You don't need a full meal. You don't need a protein shake with 30 grams of powder. All you need is a light snack with 10 to 15 grams of quality protein, eaten 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime. Here are a few easy options. A small scoop of casein protein mixed in water, 1 cup of plain Greek yogurt, half a cup of cottage cheese with a pinch of cinnamon, 1 hard-boiled egg with a few slices of avocado, a rice cake with a tablespoon of almond butter. These snacks are gentle on the stomach, easy to prepare, and provide exactly what your body needs: amino acids, the raw materials for repair. How this helps your balance system. This small step does three powerful things: supports overnight muscle repair, especially in the legs and core, areas critical for stability, reduces stiffness and soreness the next morning, helping you move better from the start of your day, enhances brain recovery, locking in new movement patterns you practiced earlier. That's right. Balance is not just physical. It's also neurological. When you sleep, your brain organizes and stores everything you practiced during the day. That includes how you reacted to movement, how you stood tall, how you shifted your weight. But that process is stronger when your body has the fuel to rebuild. Think of it like watering a plant. The exercise is the sunlight. The healthy habits during the day are the soil. But the protein at night, that's the water. Without it, the plant can't grow. With it, everything you've done during the day becomes more effective. It is one of the easiest habits to start and one of the most ignored. But you don't need perfection. You need consistency. And this habit takes less than 5 minutes to do, but gives hours of silent benefit while you rest. Your simple evening routine. Do your 3-minute balance movements during the day. Avoid sitting too long or looking down when walking. Let go of support in small, safe ways. Then finish your day with a light protein snack about 30 to 60 minutes before sleep. That's it. No pills, no programs. Just a smarter way to help your body and brain work together long after the day is done. With this routine in place, daily balance work, fewer bad habits, and better recovery, you may start to notice more energy in your legs in the morning, faster reaction when catching your balance, less fear when moving through unfamiliar places, improved posture without thinking about it, a deeper sense of control over your own body, and all of that leads to the most important change of all: confidence. Because balance is not just about staying upright, it's about feeling steady in your life again. Bringing it all together. You've done the work. You've learned the movements. You've seen how small habits done daily can change how your body feels and moves. And now you know something powerful. Your balance was never lost. It was simply waiting to be trained again. The truth is, you don't lose balance because you're old. You lose it because no one ever showed you how to keep it strong. But now you have the tools. Just 3 minutes a day. A few small changes. A little protein at night. That's all it takes to remind your brain and body how to move together again. You don't need perfection. You don't need hours of exercise. You just need to begin and keep going. Because every time you show up, even for a few minutes, you're telling your body something powerful. I'm not giving up. I'm rebuilding. Balance is not just about standing. It's about living with confidence again, walking across a room without fear, reaching without hesitation, moving through your day, feeling steady and sure. So if this message spoke to you, leave a comment below with the words "balance back." I read every one. And if someone you care about could use this, please share it with them. You might help them avoid a fall or help them find their footing again. This journey is yours, and it starts today with one simple step.